Hello student, welcome to this new video lecture related to lifelines of national economy. So recently we are studying about lifelines of national economy. And in lifelines of national economy, we are studying about land transport. Transport is available for all the three domains of earth: land transport, water transport, and air transport. In land transport, we have to study roadways, railways, and pipelines. So we have already finished roadways. Now we are discussing about railways. So our today's topic is railways. Like roadways, railways is also laid on land. How important it is? What is the status of India regarding railway network? When for the first time the first railway line was laid in India? How was it established? How long it was? What was the distance? We shall discuss all these questions in today's class. So without any delay, let's begin from the textbook. It is page number 84 in your textbook, Railways. Railways are the principal mode of transport for freight and passengers, for both goods and passengers. For carrying both goods and passengers, that is freight and passengers. In India, railways also make it possible for people to conduct multifarious activities. We travel by train. We use railway transport for different purposes. What are the purposes? Why do we travel? There are many reasons. Some reasons are given here. Business purposes. Business. We go to other places for businesses, for trade, for getting a job. We travel to Mumbai, Delhi, Bengaluru. For what? For getting a job. Otherwise, if you are a trader, you go to such places for trading purposes. Sightseeing. Most of the people who like adventures, they go to other places like Ooty, Shimla, Nainital, some temples as well, forest area, desert area. This is known as sightseeing. Pilgrimage along with the transportation of goods over longer distances. Pilgrimage. People in India are full of religious activities. They often travel to Haridwar, to Rameswaram, and moreover, they visit such places like Prayagraj, Allahabad, for a holy bath in the river, in the Sangam. So they also travel by train. Apart from an important means of transport, the Indian railways have been a great integrating force. It is a major way of transport, means of transport. Not only it is a good means of transport, it is a cause to integrate. It helps in the integration of Indian people. It is integrating Indians. Integrating force for more than 150 years. Why more than 150 years? First railway network, first railway line was laid in the year 1853 from Mumbai to Thane, and the distance was 34 kilometers. And how was the engine? It was a steam engine. If you remember, James Watt, who invented the steam engine. That is why it is for more than 150 years. Railway in India bind the economic life of the country as well as accelerate. It connects Indians economically. Economic life is connected via train, railway network, as well as accelerate the development of industry. We have already studied in the chapter manufacturing industries. For the location and development of an industry, there is a requirement that is known as transportation. Good transportation facility. And for that purpose, railways helps a lot. That is why it is said it is a good way for the development of our economical industry, as well as agriculture. The agricultural produce is sent to other places using railway network. The Indian Railway have a network of 7,137 stations. How many stations? 7,137 stations. And this is the data we are talking about March 2016, as per March 2016. Spread over a route length. What is the length, total length of railway lines? As per March 2016, 66,000 length. 66,687 kilometer. Total length 66,687 kilometer. With a fleet of how many engines are working? With a fleet of 11,122 locomotives. Locomotives here means engines. Railway engines. Locomotives are known as engines. Along with 54,506 passenger service vehicles, carriages, 54,506 passenger service vehicles, means carriages, railway carriages. 6,899 other coach vehicles. Other coach vehicles, and 2,51,256. 2,51,256 wagons. Wagons are used for carrying freight, that is goods, as on March 2016. These are used for carrying goods, and this data is of 2,51,256. This is 256. So this data is as per 2016. Furthermore, I would like to tell you, in India there are 3 kinds of tracks. What are the 3 kinds of tracks found in India? There is broad gauge. Broad gauge 1.767 meter. 1.767 meter. 1.676 meter actually. 1.676 meter. Then meter gauge. Meter gauge is exactly 1 meter. 1 meter. Then comes narrow gauge. Narrow gauge is of 2 kinds. One is 0.762 and 0.610. So it can be of, railway line can be of these types. So we have discussed about railway today. The rest we shall discuss in next video. Thank you very much.